Hi ladies, it's Penny and it's not even Friday. Aren't you lucky? It's Thursday. I've got my lovely grandchildren and son and in-law coming, daughter-in-law coming tomorrow. So we'll pretend today's Friday. Just wanted to come along and show you two things more I've been making with my Fimo. I'll show this one first because I have done something very similar before. This is for actually Jill, my hairdresser. She saw one I've got downstairs and she said, would you have one? Would I make one? So I've experimented more with this one. I've put a couple of toadstools on it and different shaped windows, a bigger door on this one, and a little basket of flowers at the side, and what do you call it, a banister like to go up the two steps. The only thing I've noticed is the top lip of the two steps. I must have touched it with something and not noticed, and it's got a little mark in it, and it looks like, never mind, it'll be for when the rain comes, it can drip down. So how I got them, Alpha was saying, how do I get this brown looking door, you know, to look like wood and that, and all I've done is mix different colours of browns and some white, like that, and then as you pull it into shape, it looks like knots on the wood. So you can keep just adding a bit more dark brown or whatever colours you want, and that's basically how I do it. And I didn't have that colour for the mushrooms, so again just a little bit of brown and a lot of white and a little bit of pink I think went in there as well, a little bit of red, and that was for the toadstools stems. And I put roses on this one, which is a bit different, and some brickwork, which I've used the same type of clay, pinky brown clay, for a bit of brickwork. And actually I do like this one very much. Yeah, I like this one. So I hope Jill, my hairdresser, might get a free haircut. So that's for her. And so I've been a bit adventurous with this one. I can see it. Pull that a bit forward. That's it. A boot with mices. Now this took a bit of doing because I was experimenting. I can make another one, but I've only got one boot left because it destroys the boot. This is the boot I used. It's just one of these polystyrene boots you get to decorate for Christmas, you know, like Santa Claus boots or what have you. I have done that in the past, just painted them black and put fur around them, etc. So they're Santa's boots, but it's the only one I've got left at the moment. So what I did was I put the clay, black clay, all the way round, and then all the way around that, and then what I was meant to do was what I'll do with the next one is cut a V there, but I didn't with this one, and I put it in the oven and on 110, and I think I left it in for about 20 minutes, this one. When it come out, what you're meant to do is put acetate, you know, from acetone, what you have in nail varnish remover, in, and it melts it. Well, I didn't have any, and I must have had the temperature a bit higher than I thought I had, and it seemed to have burnt and clogged in it. So I put it away for a little while because I wasn't sure what to do. Then I found some nail varnish remover that actually had acetone in it, because a lot doesn't these days. and so I was able to jigger a poke with it and get it out, and it made a hole here. There wasn't a hole originally, there was nothing, it was, you know, boot. Made a hole here, and also a hole at the bottom where the sole is. So I just carried on. I thought, well, I'll do something with it. And then as I was playing with it and that, and I put a different sole, but I still left it all rough at the bottom. That's deliberate. Put a different sole on him and cut that V a bit more. And then started rolling some shoelaces from the clay, black clay, and did some zigzags up and made little holes for the eyelets and put it into bake again. And yeah, it was looking quite good. So I then thought, well, it'd be nice if it had something coming out of this hole, maybe something out of the top. So that's where the mice came into play. Now, oh, I've never done mice, never done mice before, never done a boot before. I'm showing my first one. Yeah, that was my first one. Hi. I'd use like pink clay in its ears, and it was like a shimmer grey with a quartz or something, but I didn't like them. So I wanted to make just plain grey ones, and then to colour them up I've just used chalk. I haven't done on these are just spare, but if you have a look close on these, I've put like chalk, bit of chalk pink in the ears and that, and a little bit on the tail, what have you. And the roses, which I've showed you in a different video how to make. And to get that lovely gloss on them, if you want the gloss, I use Inca Gold. This is the, where's this? Rose quartz, of course it is. And for the lighter ones I use what's called old silver, I think. Yeah, old silver. And so I plodded on with that, and I stuffed it with just tissue paper. You could put something heavier in it maybe if you're not, it's quite sturdy. It is, it's quite sturdy that. Anyway, I put tissue paper in it, and then some artificial grass. You know, this stuff. Whoop, where am I? This stuff. Yeah, what you get for pixie gardens and train sets and what have you. So I stuck them in. I stuck the little mouse in there and one up there, and but I don't like his tail now. It seems like it shouldn't be there. I think I wanted it a bit, so I might take this tail off and redo it. And then lastly, it was still black and needed something else on it, so I used some Inca Gold, some copper, that colour, copper, and just buffed some of that on and wiped it off with a baby wipe where it was too much, but just made the laces show up and parts of the old boot. I didn't want the boot to be all smooth and nice. It's meant to be like the type of boot you'd put in the garden and mice would literally make their homes in. So yes, I'd like to do another one, and I've got one more boot, so I'll give that a try to do that one. So that's what I've been up to, ladies. Have I been up to anything else? No, I've been encouraging local children though. Made a board for my back. I had some children come and look. You see what they give me? Stones, painted stones. Oh, lovely, I said. How much? £1.50. And I said, right. But I do like to encourage little ones in their crafting and that. So I said I'd have this one because I like the kisses on it. She said, that's £2. I'm blinking it. £2. I said, well, I'll leave it. So in the end, she let me have it for £1.50. So of course, since then, every afternoon, late afternoons, coming up to about now, I keep getting lots of knocks at the door, and you can see little children holding the boat. Do you want to buy a stone? Do you want to buy? But I do like to encourage them. But of course, the word spreads then, doesn't it? And never mind. So I think they've done it with nail varnish. Actually, it's quite shiny. So hopefully, though, it makes them go on to bigger and better things. So that's all I've been up to. Oh, I've been starching. Let's put that in a safe place over there. I've had loads of lovely pretty doilies of the last lot I've got was off Lynn Kent, the bead fairy, and I thought I'd make some baskets out of them. So basically all I've done is put them over, I don't know what size I used. I covered the item first in cling film so it wouldn't stick, and then I don't think this is the pot I used, but you get the idea. And cover that all in cling film, put a doily on it, smother it all in glue, really soak it in glue, let it dry a bit and put some more on even, and then let it dry. And if it's still not to your satisfaction, put some more on, just normal PVA glue, you know, something that dries clear. And then this one I've just threaded a little pretty green ribbon around and put a little base felt thing on it, and it makes a nice little dish for on your dressing table or somewhere like that. So that's very easy, nice little gifts for Christmas or something like that. This one's a bigger one. I've still got cling film in here. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this one again. Why this one is more difficult and more pliable is it's thinner. The crocheted item has used thinner cotton. So I'd recommend the thicker ones, and they hold a better shape. So I'm not going to give up with this one. I'm going to do it again and see if I can get you know, a little bit harder around there. And then this one, which is a nice deep one, and I thought I could put something in it and you know, and decorate it, and maybe this would be good for holding potpourri. You say potpourri? You know, that lovely smelly potpourri. Yeah, potpourri, I think. So that's what I think I'll do with that one. I'll show you anyway when I've finished. So keeping busy, ladies, and I hope everybody's keeping out the storm in Arizona as well as in England. We've not got it here in Cheshire. It's a bit overcast though, but down south in England have got it bad today. Flash floods and things like that, but I don't suppose it's anywhere near as bad as Arizona and places like that, because the desert's so dry. It must be like hitting concrete all the time. So yeah, so that's it, ladies. That's my little visit with you today, and goodbye from the mouses. Just looking at them there. Some of them got big noses on them. I'll get better. I will get better. The two in the boot are all right. Anyway, so thank you very much for joining me, ladies, on this Thursday, and I'll be back soon. I'll be back soon. Bye for now. Take care and happy crafting.